Christina.
And I'm Jo, and we're As One Creative.
And today we're going to talk about rejection, not getting picked and not getting the part. What does that mean?
I tell this story quite often when I'm teaching class. We could go for an audition on a Monday, and I could totally get booked for a job, and Tini doesn't even make the first round. Then we can go for an audition on a Tuesday, and the complete reverse happens.
Right.
And my question is, have we changed overnight as performers,
No.
as energies, as dancers? Of course not. But sometimes it is just about who is a good fit for what's being looked for, who energetically is right fit. Also, it can just be the circumstances on the day. Maybe on Monday I felt awesome. On the Tuesday, I ran out of my favorite breakfast cereal and I let that affect me.
Yeah, it could be about, I know a lot of times when people are auditioning for Disney, it's not only the core dancers, they're just the people who actually fit the costume. And it could be you're 3 inches too tall. It could be you have the wrong color hair. And I know a lot of people like to preach about how, well, I'm not their friends and I'm not in their circle, so, that's why I didn't get hired. And I understand that and I get it, but know that you don't know the history of these people either. And by history, I mean, those people definitely have a style that I'm, of course, going to like because they have danced with me for years. But just beyond that, beyond the shapes, I know that when I book them on a job, they have the integrity, they're on time. I know that they have those key elements that make them rehireable.
Professionalism, rehearsal etiquette, turning up to rehearsal, which is part of rehearsal, knowing what was set. It's respecting the cast members and having a healthy teamwork energy,
Right.
all of which makes you hireable. You can book a job once on talent, but you'll very rarely book a job a second time with a choreographer if you don't have those things, that if you can't follow through with those other areas of professionalism. I think that's what
Absolutely.
all of those things are kind of wrapped up in history, and it's important to understand that sometimes that history can make a difference to a choreographer depending on what it is that they're looking for in any given moment.
Right, and then I think it's about, besides those examples, it's about how you're going to take the feedback that you're getting.
Mm-hmm.
So even if, in most auditions, I feel like you are left just wondering, why is it I didn't get that? So I think really learning to be smart in the business by going, maybe I could work on my eye contact because these people seem to have a confidence that really glares into the eyes of the people, the directors or the people who are hiring. Maybe I needed to hit a line more clean, or maybe it's something that I can work on, not to change myself and maybe what to be them, but to try and see what I could improve on.
How I can make different
learn.
choices. How I can make different choices. And especially when you're wanting to work with a specific choreographer, pay attention to what choices they are looking for. Are they looking for someone who freestyles like a crazy animal, or are they looking for someone that has a more held energy? Mm-hmm. And let's be honest, making a choice about either one of these two is not selling out your soul as a dancer. It's simply being aware. It's very rare that you'll get hired just for the way you like to freestyle in your bathroom. It's how you apply your unique skill set and your energy, and how you can then stay that, but then take on the look or the feel or how you can step into somebody else's choreography with the life that you breathe.
Right.
So all of that's an invitation, and every invitation that you get to make a new choice is another skill that you have to sort of stack up in your toolkit.
I think, and then
as a dancer.
Build resilience so that you can continue to grow from where you are today, and really try to not take it personally, because that's huge.
Yes, it's never personal. So when when choices are made, and if you're representing yourself as a dancer, it's about the dancer self in you. It's not a rejection of who you are as a human if you don't get that part. And I think that the thing about resilience, I'm going to be a little poetic here. Resilience is to cultivate resilience, to get to a place where you are resilient and can bounce back from having got some feedback that maybe wasn't what you were hoping for, or you feel rejected on some level, is where you find your brilliance. Because some of the people who either work the most or feel the most confident or the most settled in their own bodies have not necessarily experienced less rejection than anybody else, but they've learned how to bounce back, how to use it, how to turn it into something, turn it into fuel.
That's well said. Resilience.
for themselves.
Brilliant.
Yeah, and you can. There's a certain amount of feedback that you can sometimes let go. So take what you can have be useful and let the rest go, but also then let yourself grow from that place.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.